Happy Friday, people. What's on the happening? What's on the scope? What he's up to? Gloves up, drugs down. That's what it's all about. This episode is sponsored by Hamilton Dempsey. For all your groundwork and landscape needs, please contact Hamilton Dempsey. The number is on the screen, and I'll leave it in the description below tonight's live. So, how's all doing tonight? You back in the house? So, what's everybody doing? He's all good tonight after the show. Scottish lass, how you doing, hen? Sorry, I took a wee bit long there. I was actually on the phone to your man. Podcast 16th of December. One not to be missed. You know who I'm talking about. So that's that booked in. Dead set. Booked in. And me, Johnny Habohi, booked in. So there are 3 podcasts coming for you. 3 top podcasts coming straight from you. As I say, and these 3 guys are, well, you know, if you know, you know. And these guys is Dempsey is the first one. I'll be the first one to do his podcast. You never told his story, so I'm privileged in that one. So I'll be telling his story shortly. That's what I've been doing a bit of research on Stuart Dempsey, and by God, I mean, believe me, Google that man. And he is from Edinburgh. He is one dude. Anyway, Johnny Boy Steele, most punished prisoner in Scotland since today. We're doing a pod with him. And as I say, the other man, I cannot say, but no, what does is too early to announce it, but it was on the phone with the night. And it's all booked up for the 16th of December, and you're going to be fucking anyway. Scottish certified, no, you know, going to be brilliant. You know it's going to be brilliant, and you know who I'm talking about, Scottish lass. Aye, it's going to be brilliant. It's going to be a very, very interesting podcast. And believe me. And so I'm quite glad that it's all coming up and it's all coming positively from me now. I mean, no negativity, and the channel's going all positively. Wasn't it me? Positivity. But I'm just glad. I'm proud. As I say, I've had a hard time in the last couple of years, but it's starting to pay off now. And we always, it's good. And I love my job. What a day. You know what I mean? I call this a job because it's a full-time job because you've got to research things all the time. You've got to keep your eyes on the tail all the time. You know what I mean? And I just do it for something to do. I didn't do it because I want money or anything like that. I just do it because I like doing it. And out and about, good. Thanks for that, It's a great news, darling. Well done, young fella. I will have a drink for you tonight, top man. Gloves up, drugs down. Thanks a lot. Attack Scotland. Adventures, Daz. Hill, brother. How you doing? Thanks for coming on. And out and about. You have a wee swally for me, mate. You have a wee swally for me. I do your drink, so you have my wee drink for me. And as I say, these podcasts are going to be extreme. And these podcasts are either going to make me or break me. Simple as that. And I doubt they're going to fucking break me. You know what I'm they're hard hitting and factual. And so, you know what I mean? There's no Billy bullshit here, like, and as I say, it's just getting bigger and better. Things will take time. Things will take time to grow on the channel. You've just got to have patience. You've got to ignore all the haters, and that's what I'm doing. And I don't know, a bit late. That's the way it goes, but Thanks, Scottish lass. That means brilliant. Honestly, I appreciate that. Thanks for that. See, people didn't understand that. Every comment or everything I take into my heart, and sometimes I get depressed with negative comments and that, but then somebody will reach out and go, damn, not in, fuck it, not in. End of the day, you're doing this and doing that, and be positive, and it just takes you back out that zone, and you start fighting again. I like people being honest with me. You know what I mean? Yeah, the wasn't it Rome when they built the day? Fine, you're right in that, pal. That's what I'm saying. It took me to all this time to actually start getting proper guests for the podcast, and I'm trying to tell you, right, but I'm not going to. I'm going to wait. I'm going to leave it to a surprise. Right? And as I say, you're brought up, fucking hell, right? But as I say, well, my health. I just had a chest infection, and they thought because of my doctor, because I got kicked at my doctor's 4 weeks ago, and I never seen a doctor for about 2 weeks and I had a chest infection and antibiotics was they never gave me antibiotics for that because I had to go and get a doctor. So it turned into I'm in the chest, but I've had now since on antibiotics, they're wanting to take a COVID test with me. So because I've still got a wee bit of cold, sorry. So that's how I'll need to do that. Nah, Davy Rogers, mate, then see that. See this fish, and it's no Paul Ferris, probably. And the Paul Ferris, don't be called sorry. And but well saying that, hey, just a good as, to be honest with you. So we'll leave that here. But silly comments like that, then no, fucking definitely know him. Definitely know him, Zach Scotland. But you'll see, and believe me, you'll be proud, you'll be well chuffed. And once I get Stuart Dempsey and me Johnny Steele out the way, because I like me Johnny Steele. His story is a real. I'd say it's better than Paul Ferris. Put it that way, and definitely 100%, 100%. People didn't believe, but you know what I mean. It's there in black and white, but I'm not going to bounce on it. It's going to make it nice and good. Put it that way. But as I say, wee Johnny, his story is fascinating. That guy spent some rough time in prison, and I've sat with him for hours and watched all his videos. And as I say, that guy has got some story. And he's Johnny Boy Steele, he has got some story. So and so Stuart Dempsey. And why these guys haven't been approached and asked is unreal. And because I'm on a wee small channel, and as I say, you know what I mean, to be going and asking these people questions, it's fucking frightening. You know what I'm talking about? It's bloody frightening. And so as I say, David Rogers, see if you're just gonna be lying, mate. I mean, you're not gonna fuck off, man. You hate people like that, man. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not having a laugh, man. Yeah, just you know what I mean. That's it. Who was that? Joe or Johnny? I think it was Joe got married in the jail, pal. But it's his stories, and I saw video documented, right? I've seen it all, and believe me, man, what a fucking life they led in that place, eh? And it's hard to actually see, you know what I mean? It's fucking heartbreaking when you actually watch it, eh? I watch it. I watch it. Johnny Steele. No, Johnny never been in jail. Joe. Um, but as I say, see uh, if you go into YouTube, there's a channel and it's all about Johnny Steele, and about all his like time he spent in prison and stuff like that, eh? And what he done in that, eh? And it's a lot better. And That's right, aye. It was told what made never in it. That's right, definitely. Um, aye. But what a party they had, what a party they had. I've seen the videos of that, I know. Thanks, Scottish lass. Thanks, Scottish lassie. As I say, she's Scottish lass knows us for doing protests and other stuff. Where that's it, buddy. Aye, that's it. Make people smile. Watch that channel, and as I say, you'll see all about wee Johnnies and Toe and the rest of them. And it is fucking unreal what a life they guys went through. You know what I mean? But so to be doing a wee pod with Johnny is going to be great to hear his story, and it's actually a blessing to be sitting with a guy that's done that long, and to be sitting in with him is unbelievable. You know what I mean? He's amazing. Then Stuart, as I say, he is just a top bloke. And just reached out to me when I was doing the dumps. He just reached out to me, told me to come back on, help me. And as I say, James Mitchell, he's got some story too. James Mitchell, he's some boy him. And uh, TC Campbell, and he's away anyway. Well, that's it, people. You've got to see. You've got to have respect for these people. I see these people you're talking about. These people actually went through a lot worse than any other prisoners or whatever and that. But they were doing it for a reason. You know what I mean? They're doing it to clear their names. They weren't doing it just for fun. You know what I mean? These guys were doing serious time for something they never done. You know what I'm talking about? I'm doing fine. I'm just recovering from chest infection, but I still got that. And, no, exactly. They got all the big YouTube channels get people like England and stuff like that. You've not even fucking heard of them, and you know, talk about. I'm not wanting that. I want people in Scotland. I want people in Scotland with hardcore crimes, hardcore stories, because we've got some heavy hard people in Scotland too. You know what I mean? And listen to people from England stories and that all the time. It's just because you can't connect with because you don't know what area they're talking about. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So that's what I'm trying to bring more kind of Scottish people to the table and offer them, you know what I mean, a wee pod to tell their story. You know what I mean? Because I know loads of people has been locked up in Spain, Tunisia, who's that other place? And that was all, you know what I mean? So there's these people I could be interviewing, and there's boxers, there's people that's been connected with other, you know what I mean? So there's loads and loads of people in Scotland, Scottish criminals, that you could get with, and they don't even need to be big names, they don't be none, because, you know what I mean? It's all about getting your story out there. Sorry, am I talking to, well, that's it, Detective Scotland. Aye, that's it. You need that. Sorry, headless horseman. I have a very hungry accent. But anyway, I'm sorry about that, but hope that's better for you. Greenock. Who's talking about Greenock? Go on. Greenock. Um, there's a few nutcases down there in Greenock, to be honest with you. And Aberdeen, oh, what's the big boy? Oh, I can't remember his name. Got a few big chaps for Aberdeen boxing and actually bare knuckle boxers and that and steel in Aberdeen. Dundee, they kind of places, eh? So, you know what I mean? Same way down in Irvine, you know, about, you know what I mean? There's loads of people for Irvine and, you know what I mean? It stays in there. It's well connected to people over the water. That you keep contact and ask for interviews and whatever and that. But see me, I didn't bother. I'll phone you and just ask you, you're interested in a podcast, and you can give me 20 minutes of your time or whatever and that. And you know what I mean? You're not going to get anywhere with ask. You know what I mean? And people say to me, how you got the balls just to phone up these people? Well, to me, they're ex-criminals and they're trying to change their life. So if I can phone them and ask them and say, listen, pal, I'm doing the same as you, try to change my life and do this, do that. You know what I mean? True cons being true cons will stick together and help each other. Right? And unfortunately, that's what's happened. And you can't get any better than that. Right? That just shows you the respect that that person go for you. Right? Because they're wanting to get the right to do things for you. Right? And that's what true criminals and ex-prisoners and criminals do. Is they still look after each other. Right? So that's it. But as I say, it's not about the big heavy gangsters that the millions of pounds and all that, blah blah blah. And that, it's the people doing below them, the soldiers that you want to talk to do the damage and do all the collecting and do this and do that. They're the people that you want to talk to. Who is that? We McAllister. I know you're talking about there, Scottish lass. You're talking about that. Well, that's it. You didn't know if you didn't ask me. Vote on the night, boys, girls. Thank you. McAllister. He's a madman. Good on I saw about him. But as I say, these are people. Billy Lewis, I've been up, I know him. Been in the jail him. But that's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. I mean, it's people with big cons and whatever and that and stuff like that. These are the people that you want to talk to, but then you know who they are. People have heard of them or seen them in the Scottish papers. You know what I mean? And it's not about this and or that, and it's all about like letting them tell their story. Because you've got to remember they're just as good and they're probably just seen as just as much or done as much as the big man with the millions of pounds, you know what I'm talking about? No, I'm no active, pal. I'm no active. I used to active head of horseman. No, I'm no active, pal. I stopped being active the way back 2018. I've been out of trouble for 2009. I've never been back to jail for 2009. 2010, sorry. And I opened my car washes and I had it them about 2016. Then everyone just kind of went a bit fucking tits up with them, you know what I'm talking about? So, inactive like drugs rides or stuff like that, no. Active car washes and whatever and that, aye, right until 2016. Then, as I say, we all got busted, we all got raided. Um, that's all coming out my podcast. But other than that, no, I'm no active in that. Well, yeah, it's just the way you're going to be. I didn't try to be that way, Headless Horseman. I didn't try to be that way. No, I'm definitely not a drug dealer, pal. I'm definitely not a drug dealer. And as I say, I wouldn't be admitting that on here. I have no, I had two car washes, pal. But whether you make out of what you're saying, you're saying it yourself, not me. But I was security. There's a lot of questions there with yourself, headless horseman, sir. Fucking who you, for your CID there, man. And fucking get interrogated with CID there. I own mine car wash, two of them, power washing company, and as I say, I was very, very, very a naughty boy, but not anymore, shall we say. Cut your fucking ears off in a second, but not anymore. So we'll leave that at that. Big Sonny who? Big Sonny Galvin. I don't own car washes in Glasgow, pal. Own car washes in, well, I did own car washes in Falkirk, sorry. Then, Scottish lads. Stuart, the beauty prison officer. That was Phil Toss. Yeah, I man, that's bigger, another a good one, Scottish lads. Forget about him, and you can only ask and contact him and see what I've got to say. Glad to see you have turned your life around, mate. Thanks, Headless Horseman. I've turned it in big style, and I'll never go back down that fucking route, man. And I'll try and stop anybody going down that route I went down. You know what I mean? As I say, people can change if they want to change. You know what I mean? Don't let people fool you. They're just no want to fucking change. You know? And sometimes you've got to get the serious fucking face on and hit them a fucking slap and tell them. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's up to them to take that on. If they don't take it on, then you force it on them. But I just say the way it is a day. I just didn't fucking roll off a tongue. It just comes. I just open my mouth and it comes out. Right? I don't think about things. I don't. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'm too hard on people. Sometimes I'm too generous to people. So that's when Kirsty comes in or somebody comes in and goes right down, simmer down. You know what I mean? But that's what it's all about. Where's that? One the hoots. Where you pal? What you talking about? Detective Ventures give me a first or second name, buddy. What's this? What's going on now? I'm going to get a lot of thanks, Headless Horse. Port Glasgow, Port Glasgow, doing green away, bro. On the hoots. No, no, the Wingates. Wingates were doing that way. We Jed Brennan, I know. We Jed Brennan for doing Greenwich way. But I think the Wingates were for Paisley. Right? I think they were for there. Who else? Who else? We Peg. We Peg for doing Piggy Park. That few boys are doing that way. Don't know about that. Don't know what they're up to do that. My What's happening, Springburn? What's happening, buddy? How you doing? You alright? Big thumbs up to the Springburn credit. What he's up to? New Burnside. You know you. You talk to me, Detective Ventures. I'm 38. And there's Burnside. And well, you talk to somebody else. Big Spring Burn the house. How you doing, Troops? Up in the Spring Burn, he's on getting mad at tonight. Like to see that. Like to see that. Oh, Spring boys. Huh? What you doing up that neck of the wood tonight? Up the Spring Burn that he's up there. Then he's fucking getting the decks going, getting the bucket. Spring Burn crew in the house. Oh, right, right. Good boy, mate. Good boy. I don't know, mate. I don't know. I don't know, pal. I don't know how you do that because I don't work there. I don't work there, mate. But I'm going to have something. Aye, so what I say. So that's what I've been up to tonight. 39, aye. And but I say, so what else? There is everybody. There's Carrie, there's Lottie's. No matter all night. Where's McBee? Where's the McBee? Where is he? Can't be waiting on me. No, well, that's my date, don't we? Anyway, boys and girls. So, what do you think of this kid on this young lassie got murdered? So, here's got a bit chesty. It's a bit sad, eh? No, they're all hungover, or they're working on the booze, party. Thanks, my man. Thank you, Will. And, as I say, they're fucking boozing. And, especially that Carrie, she'll be drinking herself, she's a bit. But, as I say, it's a good, I love talking to my people. When they matter if they're 10 or 12 or whatever, but at the end of the day, I'll speak to you all night long. And so, you ever sorted for Christmas? Where you got the presents in? Everything ready? And no, Lucas still can happen. No, yeah, no, but I heard them. Yeah, no, they didn't hear the guy. I know quite a few guys we fucking Hamilton to from there. And Beef Franny, Beef Franny, Stuart Vine, a few boys actually. But aye, as I say, quite a few boys with that neck of the wood anyway. But that's it. It's one of the things. In jail, you get to know a lot of people. You know, what I mean, you meet people from up in the country. I think because you get people that get jailed in like Scotland, sort of like Liverpool, Manchester, stuff like that. So you meet all different kind of people. All right, Ross, how you doing, brother? As I say, and that's what I like. So I'm going to go down to Liverpool and see what's happening down there. I've got plans, and I don't know if it's going to be before Christmas, but I've got plans to go down to Anfield Stadium with my pal. Oh, aye, buddy. Oh, aye. Aye. Grandson's Christmas is all sorted, my man. Everyone's all there. And the wee man stuff's all there too. So happy days for that one. Detective Adventures of Scotland. He's all good in that. A wee shout out to Fighting Trolls, by the way. Pablo. And enjoy your weekend in London. And forgot to say that there. I'm fucking fantastic, mate. Fantastic. Just glad to get rid of this chest infection. Uh, to go and see you got the doctor. Well, I went to the doctor, sorry, and as I say, I did a COVID test, so I done a COVID test, and as I say, I just wait to see the results of that. Then I can go on the new podcast, and they're going to be fantastic. And that, other than that, I'm just battling away, and taking my time and getting it. Up in Scotland, where I'm up now, it's freezing. I mean, it's freezing and it's actually raining all the time, so you can't really get out and about. You're pissing the rain, you know what I mean? So the phone, you try and do a bit of fridge, man, the phone will get fucking soaking, you know what I mean? Or the rain will just hit the buttons and that, so, you know what I mean? But I'll get out and about and get their footage for using. But I'm always at Clayton. furniture and stuff like that for other people and that, that can't do it. So, thanks, but thanks, buddy. Thanks, buddy. I've noticed they are coming along a lot better, eh? The channels look there steadier and look there. New people start to adventure in, job it. And if anybody wants to pop on live, I'll send you a link and just jump on. Job it. Didn't be shy, man. That's what the channel's all about, talking about different subjects, talking about different things, you know what I mean? And as I say, how we can better things and try and, create a wee community, talk about that's what it's all about. Who's that? Aye, probably. Aye, other than that, I've not seen anybody that's don't want to come in, eh? Who's that? You comment, this new boy. Who's that? I don't know who that is. That is. There's a new folk coming in. But aye, as I say, so, but, but what else he's doing for Christmas? He's all gone. Then he's gone abroad and like that. He's all just staying in the house. I was meant to go to Spain, but not go. Last year I was meant to go, but COVID kicked in, so I can't get to go anywhere. You know what I mean? So that's that after that. But I'll get there. Hopefully I'll get there this year or start of next year. But something's happened with that camera. It's been off it. Low. But aye, as I say, so I mean, there's not much happening in a way. As long as you look up it, a new podcast coming up and stuff like that. But what do you think of these people getting murdered and stuff like that, man? And the people kind of, you got what they're doing, you know what I mean? It's getting a bit bad, eh? It is getting a bit bad, you know what I mean? And that was a young lassie, and got murdered, and it was only 19, but done it. Then you've got that wee lassie, you know what I mean? Doing it, Liverpool, stabbed to death with 4 guys, you know what I mean? So that's all this carrying on a knife crime coming back up, eh? You know what I mean? It's fucking terrible, like, eh? You're actually fearing to yourself. You get fucking stabbed, and it's no fucking right, like, and they need to start with these shite bags and putting the knives down, and using a fucking fist. You can't use their fist, didn't fight, and at the end of the day, man, you don't know somebody fucking pussies that carries knife, and at the end of the day, you're fucking destroying people's lives, and you're destroying other affairs, and you know what I mean? For what? A fucking stupid move, and so why did they actually start? You know what I mean? Why did they actually stab fucking 4 guys to stab one lassie? That's fucking ridiculous, man. You know what I mean? It is. It's just sick, Neil. And you'll get this cunt 19 goes and does that, fucking that lassie in basket. That's a fucking grown this world, man. Every day you turn that Scotland to deal with, and there's fucking beasts coming on every day. Sex offender, sex offender, sex offender, sex offender. You know what I mean? There was a night's news, and there were fucking 8 sex offenders. You know what I mean? Jailed. Right? You know, what the fuck is going on? How's nobody seen it? Then that wee boy. That wee boy. That wee boy. You know what I mean? Fair wee cunt. And fair wee boy stuff. And 6-year-old killed. But nobody's fair. But the fucking partner. How the fuck did he know that that was going? He must have knew that was going. And he was that love sick. He didn't want to let it go. See that needs putting around. And fucking blittered the other place. And you know, talk about that needs in a room and blittered the other place. And she'll go into the jail, right? And nothing will happen to her because she's a woman. You know, talk about. She loves a guy getting into jail, but this boy's going to get into jail. He's going to get his cunt kicked. And if no fucking worse. But it's all right. he'll go through years of getting layered. But this bird will lie there and like muff and fucking no give a fuck. You know what I'm talking about? If you're somebody's bitch for the next fucking 29 years. And you'll know you need to get a fucking hair touching her head. But the boy, he'll get fucking layered and slashed and whatever. Here's the fucking justice, man. You know what I'm talking about? It's sad, it's sad. You know what I mean? I know it's a guy's responsibility, because he's the father and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it's got final blow to kill that way. You know what I'm talking about? So it's fucking, it's evil, man. It's evil, evil. Everything that's coming out of this world now is just fucking dramatically evil. You know what I mean? Even down to like the youth in Scotland, right? Even down to them, to fucking whatever. And everybody's just turning evil now. For some reason, I don't know why, but it's not the same anymore. Right? All right, I got it starting. So that then. I got everything brilliant. Tell me what you talk about, pal. All sign up. PM, it's happening, brother. Not seen you for a while. I'm doing no bad, mate. Doing no bad. I'm just fucking cracking on. It's just a wee bit sore. I've got antibiotics and that, but they've took it away a wee bit. No much. So I need to go back to the doctors. And well, I did, sorry, and to take a COVID test. And I probably I said antibiotics, just with the cold. You know what I mean? See the cold air at night, get into the chest. That's working as coat now, man. So I'm fucked. But I'm getting there, man. I'm getting there. Just sweating out me. You know what I mean? And just trying to fucking do as much as I can. You know what I mean? To try and moving about. Pablo's see this channel. See the only reason, right? I didn't jump onto the channel was because right. Now I like Pablo. I love Pablo. All the top block, right? But I'm no into all that. So that fucking easy fucking bitch and shit. I'm not into that. You know what I mean? And as I say, it's my channel is an anti-drug channel. You know what I mean? And we can't be loving fucking people who don't sit and smoke and dope. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? I didn't mind people sitting smoking dope. I've no way to problem with that, but you know what I mean? It looks kind of, you know what I mean? But no, no. I will eventually jump onto Paul's channel, because I like him. You know what I mean? And he gave me a good shout out when he was up at Team Berlin. But I'll give, I will jump on Paul's channel shortly. But the new, I just need to watch what I'm doing. You know what I mean? But I can't. I need to speak to him anyway because um, somebody he sent me a message saying something about a fake account. No, something about trolls. If you get any watch out for trolls in my name or something like that. So I don't know what's going on there, but I'm not want any part in that shit, because I like this channel, and I'm no want, I'm no want what call out fighting and all that. That's no what I'm all about, and I'm all about just trying to do something for the youth and stuff like that. But I like to come on and see them. Somebody was, someone was commenting last night, pretending to be me, right? Right. Well, it wasn't me, mate. It wasn't me. And I don't know, so tell Paul for me. I mean, it wasn't fucking me, man. And Kirsty, was I on the internet last night? Was I on the internet last night? No, wasn't me, mate. So, either if you could get in contact with Paul and say to Paul, and that wasn't me, mate. And but as I say. No, because somebody was on Pablo's channel last night commenting, and a boy said the other now, about fucking somebody going to Paul's channel comment. Remember that text comment he sent me about the trolls? Well, that's what it was about somebody fucking on his channel last night commenting. You know what I mean? Pretending to be me, but I was on Pablo's live last night, and as I say, well, that's good. I knows it's not me because, as I say, I'm a big fan of fucking playing trolls, and it was wee G McPhee that picked on to Paul Pablo, and I've got every respect for that guy, And that Johnny would he tried to go on my channel, whatever on, and you got to tell to fuck off, but at the end of the day, I'm the one in that piss, I'm talking about, but as I say, as long as Paul knows it's no me. If I need to speak to Paul, I'll fucking speak to Paul. You know what I mean? I'm no one of you cunts will get behind a camera and fucking will talk to him. Or, you know what I'm talking about? I will reach out to him and say to him, I'm no that way, but I know Paul's a good man, and I hope they understand. You know what I mean? That just block it. You know what I mean? Just block it. You know what I mean? Because it's no me. As I say, I'm not like that. I'm not a troll. I'm not into that shite. You know what I mean? That's how I didn't fucking get involved with it. Thanks, right, buddy. And Bobby Joe just looking for fame. Absolutely, there are other people that call each other out. Really start with oil stock and Ash Dring said you're getting it for upset Paul. I mean, who's that old school team? Who you talking about? Who you talking about? Who's getting that? Well, that's it, BMA. I'm not that fucking shit, his shoulders are flattened. He's a big boy. Call-outs are actually pathetic when they don't even know each other. Well, it is true. Call-outs are shit, and that's what I think a little bit my or this the YouTube war, and because it's a lot of fucking crap, you know, and because it's not showing any fucking also people you talk about this for the guy, buddy, you know what I mean? I'm no one bringing any of that shit here, man, And well, listen, log fucking that's the way it's going to be then, and that's the way it's going to be. And but as I say, aye, who's this? Who you talk about there, boys? Ross and BM. Aye, as I said, well, in the day, Pablo knows. I, well, GOP, I know in it, but I know OCP to take the piss. And that's all no bother about it, but I don't know why you the you've got people who think we all want to fucking fight each other, Because we're all meant to be having a meant to have a laugh at each other, Thanks, either, pal. And it means a lot. And I mean, I'm just trying to talk a bit of no, I banter and just keep it calm. You know, no fucking need to fight with everybody, you know what I mean? You need somebody to just go and probably chat, and if you're feeling good, depressed and all that, and just come on, relax, and you know what I mean? Probably chat with the boys and a laugh, you know what I mean? The pubs when they come on. But there's no reason to, you know what I mean? Get caught with each other and all that. Fair enough if people are fucking being nasty and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like that VJM and that, And that's fucking nasty stuff. And you know what I mean? and he's saying stuff like that towards Pablo and that, then fair play, you know what I mean? You play fucking angry, but other than that, you know what I mean? Just ignore them, man, because that's all I do. No, thanks, Scottish lass. I do stay in my lane, and they'll say, I do my own thing, you know what I mean? Because I'm not caught up with all that crap, right? It's just shite, you know what I mean? It's like geopolitics, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? And I'm not into geopolitics, right? Fuck that. Right? We used to often at VM, and we're listening to that VM, but you get to, and we're talking hard in here, but you're laughing at, and yeah, I'm not fucking dating agency, and no talk about, I'm not a dating agency. I'm, might start that dating agency, kid, man, I need to start talking, and I'm not a kid, lad, and, but I like to stay main stay focused, and keep everything quiet and positive instead of fucking rioting and shouting and bawling and all that crazy carry on. You know what I mean? No, man. And it's just fucking bonkers with that heat banger at us. And, all right. Ah, I know that. I know that, but I know what you're laughing about. And you're a sneaky man. But I say that, and man, that's what Charles about for Ross, buddy. Yeah, I'm gonna laugh, my man. But, so, I can't believe that, you know, when people on other channels making, but then he's up with me. And that's quite sad, that, because that causes trouble, that, you know, and that does cause trouble. You know what I mean? Thank God Pablo knows, um, and stuff like that. So proud of you, Pablo, for watching, bro. And they're not hated here towards you, but that's all love, respect Scotland. And, uh, love to Bobby is smoking my joint, and drinking cup. Uh-huh. Oh, no, no, Bobby K. Bobby K, I know you're talking about. Bobby K, I know you're talking about. Is that the guy that's on fucking fighting trolls out and all that? You know, and the guy with Dundee, he's live in the kitchen and he pulls it forward. He might be the hardest cunt to scheme. Is that the boy you're talking about? I've seen that. What a fucking idiot, eh? What an idiot. Aye, man. You seen that off? Oh, he's a banger, eh? He's a banger. And he's, he's fucking, you can't even be sleeping when he's training, cunts. Standing there fucking sleeping, man. And he's sitting there going, I see you. Yeah, well, fucking, you know what I mean? I was fucking sick of it as I can't. There's me at the fucking butcher's pencil. And, aye, man, I seen that. What an embarrassment. What a fucking embarrassment. And I was embarrassed when because I was working out of Nikki. But I thought I was embarrassed. For fuck's sake. And, going to fuck. I used to stay on death in a bit, fucking mirror. And I'm talking about standing in the kitchen. He's fucking got headphones on, talking into a phone. Every time he moves, his fucking phone flaps forward. You know what I mean? Then he's got his fucking Garrow Gate Skirdo. No job it. The fucking beach making touch. Oh, why do people do that? Why do people do that? The people feel that any area are going to know who they are and go, you're a fine. You are a sorry about that, it's my chest. So what if St. Joe's actually decided to go to Dundee and actually go and look for this cunt, right? Drinking fucking stand his ground or drinking fucking bolt and drinking bolt and the Saturn Riddler went, and I'm like, mate, just getting on with it, just not laugh. I don't talk about that daft cut for Dundee. It's fucking managed to go fucking Pablo into fighting trolls, calling him out. No, that's shite, eh? From Bournemouth and Dundee. But at the end of the day, man, you know what I mean? The ninja squirrel, like fucking, what do you call it, a spy ninja? That's what he fucking is, and beer bum boxer, and the beer bum boxer for the Dundee, and fuck's sake, Big Bobby, and Bobby who? Anybody Bobby, and I would not Dundee, but for Bobby, Ninja Kale. He's a fucking nugget, eh, man. And the guy's a fucking villain. Bobby, think he's not, think he's got to go on some, eh? He's got to go on some. He's on their fucking fake lights, yeah? James, I'll message you, mate, because as I say, I'll speak to you earlier, buddy, right? I'm not doing this earlier. What's that James on about? What's he doing that for? You know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm talking about, he did wait time after my life, messaging me, and, well, I'm on my life. James, you know what I mean? Come on, sir, and I'll talk to you when I come up, and there was just some that was said on a profile, um, and I know it's no you, so it was just what was said, that's all, and but as I say, it's crazy, man. Eh? The guys are fucking run it like, eh? You know what I mean? I know, eh? Fucking, fucking, no, give it the best, fucking, the best thing to give it Dundee with bastard, the toffee, eh? The dandy bars, right? Remember them, the dandelion bars? These are this man fucking Dundee, and I'll tell you what I do. I'm going up, and I'm taking the other place, right? No? Fuck's sake, man. And it's sad, eh? You just, obviously, you've got mental health attitude, or it's, they value him that actually are caring up to say that. Because you've got to know yourself, right? You've got to, this is how I do call people on that, right? It's because you've got to think, right? These guys, right, they move in all different ways, right? Pablo, Dan V, they're always in Scotland, right? New anyway, right? So if you're saying going fucking this unit, going that unit, you're going to do them to turn up at your door because they know Scotland, because they've been up in Scotland. So, you know what I mean? But then it's not to fucking type in a address on a sat nav and just go right, or find out the guy's name, kind of local area, how does he keep it fucking Carson to stuff. You know what I mean? The local taxi driver's going to know when, you know what I mean? He's gone. So it's fucking stupid. That's how you did think about that, man. Eh? Call me like once, you know, got to Dundee fucking kick him about it. We're on a block, and I've all got to Dundee fucking butter. Well, Susan, that's my big concern, to be honest with you. Eh? Thank God you actually put that, because I'm not into all that violence talk about it. Eh? The homeless people got on the storm. Well, a lot of them didn't. What people didn't understand is, see up at Aberdeen Pier, up at Aberdeen, there's a lot of people sleep under the wee bit. You went up to the beach and you step on it and it's like a cover. A lot of homeless people stay on there. And as I say, the bulk tents and all that kind of stuff. Doing here, it's been terrible. The people actually been sleeping in stairwells, staircases, and people have actually let them just sleep in the staircase. Usually they get chased out, but you know what I mean? No, because all the big flats through here are all what do you call it? They've all got carpets on their flame, you know what I mean? And they're actually quite hot, you know what I mean? In the closes and that down here. So, you know, fair play to the people that stayed in the closes, they didn't need it, but they let them stay, you know what I mean? And stuff like that. But there's a lot of places within Falkirk, like from me to you, charity in Calendar Square, they're handing out sleeping bags, quilt sets, no quilts, blankets, sorry, jackets, boots, clothes, just anything you want. I mean, 4 items of everything for nothing. Then you pay for it. You know what I mean? So get in there while you can and get what you need to keep you warm. You know what I mean? The jackets that they're handing out to you are big padded, £6 anyway. You know what I mean? But you're allowed four items, 4 jeans, 4 t-shirts, 4 jumpers, probably 2 pair of bits in, and as I say, blankets, sleeping bags, you know what I mean? You name it. And that's at free from me to you in the Calendar Square, Falkirk. So get in there and get yourselves gear and get prepared for the night because it's to be cold. And if I'm sitting in a house and I can catch in my chest when they're sleeping in my bed at night, just imagine what these people are going through just now out there is bad. You know what I mean? So that's just a wee thought for you. You know what I mean? Never forget the dead people because they're lying out in that on a you call it a pallet, a bit of fucking cardboard. You know what I mean? To keep them off the ground, to keep them warm. That's sad. You know what I mean? And I've got to lie down and curled up in a blonde track on a fucking pallet. You know what I mean? And for anybody to be doing that is sad. And there's time in this generation that is fucking sad. And how we're still living this. And but as I say, you know what I mean? There's the big debate about that because at the end of the day, they're moaning about migrants coming here. Migrants are getting all the premiums, and they're getting all this, they're getting all that. And our government and that have no help. Well, but it is true. I'm not going to lie about it. You know what I mean? It is true. We can't just go to homeless and get put into the Premier Inn or whatever for fucking months and get, you know what I mean? We can't get in on that. So come on, you know, they can't just, you know what I mean? They can't just prioritise it to, you know what I mean, refugees and stuff like that. But until Scottish government gets its finger out their arse, you know what I mean, they stop allowing this to happen and concentrate on their own people, then we'll probably see a lot there in the next coming year or two. The homeless, because the homeless is rising in Falkirk, it's rising everywhere, and the climate's changing, it's getting colder, it's getting better. So, as I say, we need to try and gain there for the homeless and get them off the streets and stuff like that. So, that's about it. Anyway, that's me running up to 58 minutes. I've got 2 minutes left. So, what we'll do is I'll cut off here, people, and I'll catch you all later on. So, as I say, thanks for everybody coming on tonight. Thanks for everybody that watched. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to love, leave, and I'll speak to you all later on. And I'll speak to you all later on. So, please like, share, subscribe, and as I say, I'll talk to you all. Aye. Just mind now. I'm going to catch you later, Scottish lass. 9 to 16th December. Your man's fucking told me. It's all done, dusted. Going to be one of the best I've ever done in my life. And look forward to it. Apart from me, Johnny, my boy, Stuart, and James. And but as I say, you take care, the Protective Adventure, Scotland, you take care. And the rest of you that have been on tonight, we've got a lot of you on. Thank you for all your views, your subs, and as I say, keep watching because the content's getting better. And the next couple of podcasts are coming out next couple of weeks. So as I say, stay safe, keep warm, and as I say, love from me to you, and catch you all later. Gloves up, drugs down, and mind this is sponsored by Dempsey and Hamilton Landscapes and Groundwork. Okay, thanks now.